My thanks to Rabbi Yahrtzeit and everyone at the Rabbinical College of America for giving me this opportunity to join you in commemorating the first Yahrtzeit of the death of a great person, a great American, a great Jew, David Chase. David had many great loves in his life. He obviously loved his family. He loved our country, and he also loved the RCA. David was very happy when once I referred to the Rabbinical College of America as the West Point of the Lubavitch movement. And why did I do that? Because the Rebbe, blessed memory, had a program of Tzivos Hashem then, saying to each of us that we were soldiers in the army of God. We were serving God. And it seemed to me that if we were all Tzivos Hashem, there had to be a place where the leaders, the commanding officers, the ones who would go first, were trained, and that was the RCA, the West Point of the Lubavitch movement.
David Chase is a historical figure, a young man who arrived in the United States at age 15, finally found a sister of his, and lost the rest of the family. But he too, like the other Holocaust survivors, made a decision to do whatever he can. And while he was growing in his business world, his decision was that we have to give back and reconstruct, bring back Judaism and Yiddishkeit, as well as the Torah learning, etc., to the United States and other places now. So you see there's a lot of institutions that were established here, including federations, buildings, schools, congregations, etc. And they're very much involved in Yad Vashem.
I said to him, tell me your story. I know you came to America penniless as a survivor with your sister of the Holocaust. How did you make it up to this point where you're such a successful person? And basically he told me it was hard work. He came, he did menial labor, he put together a little money, he bought a house, he then made some more money, he bought an apartment house, it went on. And he said, and then I had enough money in the bank that people would come to me with investments to make. And some of them were extremely risky. No normal business person would take those risks. But if I thought it was a good investment, I would say to myself, this is David talking, what's the worst that could happen? So I go bankrupt. But I'm in America. I'm alive. I survived the Shoah. I'm going to take the risk. And in the best tradition of American entrepreneurship and innovation, as David said, some of those risks really paid off to the benefit of our country and really to the benefit of many charitable causes that David supported, none that meant more to him than the Rabbinical College of America.
There was a tremendous love from the Rebbe towards David Chase. There was a tremendous trust in him that he will do only what's good.
All I can tell you, ich liebe dich, sehr, sehr, Zach, Rabbi. Next time I get together, I promise I'm going to be able to speak more one Russian. God bless you.
When we were in Newark, in a one-family house, and through David Chase's involvement and influence, we were able to purchase the 15.5 acres in Morris Township, where this is today our home, our headquarters. When I went into the Rebbe, I wrote this in my zettel for the young leaders. And the Rebbe said the following: you will tell David Chase that what he is asking me, if I am happy with the progress made, tell him that my happiness is beyond anything that he can imagine. Because what he has done now for the institution, he didn't do this just to benefit Jews in Newark, in Morristown, or New Jersey. What I do hope that other kosher institutions will see what David Chase has done now, and they will try to emulate him to the point where impact of his influence will be felt throughout the world. But that's exactly what happened.
I pointed to you a long time ago, not as a private, but a general 4 staff, and that is for the 5th staff to come in the near future.
David Chase, exactly, that is a person that is imprint in all over the institution. In our buildings, in our programs, we do miss him a great deal. We miss his leadership, we miss his help, we miss his advice, but it's comforting that the children know exactly where the father was in terms of the Rabbinical College of America and Chabad, and they are willing to stay on course and continue his legacy.
David Chase was a dear friend. He was a valued advisor, a loyal supporter throughout my career. He was a very wise man and a force that brought change for the good wherever he went. I miss him very much. I miss talking to him. But you know, we keep people alive by trying our best to emulate what they stood for. And David stood for hard work, for living a life of ethics, and also for doing what the rabbis tell us Hashem wants us to do, which is to enjoy this world.
May his neshama should be bound up in the bond of eternity. There's no question in my mind. As he arrived there, he was met by the Rebbe.